Hi, I'm Mark from Everything Summer Camp. I'm going to show you how to install a wheel away system on your trunk. Now, if you bought your wheel away system at the same time that you bought your trunk, we will have installed this bracket here at our factory. And in that case, all you have to do is take the wheels out of the cinch sack, pop them into the bracket. No tools are needed. And then when you're done and you don't want wheels anymore, simply pop them out and then store them back inside your cinch sack. Now, if you're buying a wheel away system for a trunk that you already own, I'll show you how you can install this bracket at home. The best way to install a wheel away bracket at home is with the trunk upside down. You can either put it on the floor or on a table like we have it here. I would recommend laying down a towel to protect your floor, table, and the trunk itself. And what you'll want to do is make sure that you're on the opposite end of the trunk from where the logo is. So there's 3 screws that hold a corner protector onto the trunk. You're going to remove 2 of those screws. This screw that's facing up stays on the trunk. The 2 screws that are on the side of the trunk now are going to get removed. So we're going to do that over on this corner protector. Then we move over to our other corner protector and we move the 2 screws that are on the sides of that corner protector. Go ahead and get rid of those screws. You do not want to use those screws when you're attaching your wheel bracket. You want to make sure that you're using the screws that we sent you with the wheel bracket. So the screws are now removed from those corner protectors with the exception of the 2 that are facing up. We're now going to take our bracket and we want to position it this way. We have these 4 holes here. We want those facing up. Just like that. The bracket goes into place. And then using those screws that we sent you, start to tighten those screws about halfway. These holes that you're trying to line up might not line up perfectly. That's normal. But if you only tighten the screws halfway, you'll be able to find the original holes. So keep going, tightening about halfway till we get to that last screw. And then once that last screw is going in, go ahead, tighten that completely. And then we'll just work our way back through, completely tightening each of those screws. And now, with those 4 screws completely tightened, we're ready to put the screws into the bottom of the trunk, which is facing up. So the next step is to install 4 screws into the bottom of the trunk. Now, there were not holes here already like there were on the corner protectors. So in order to attach the bracket onto the bottom of the trunk, we have to pierce through the metal exterior of the trunk. So the best way to do this is with a cordless drill. But if you don't have a cordless drill, what you can do is to insert a screw into the hole. You have your screwdriver, and then just take a hammer and tap that, which will pierce the metal, and then you can completely tighten down that screw. And we just work our way across the trunk doing all 4 of the screws. If you have a cordless drill, all you have to do is be patient. If the screw will sit and spin on the top of the steel momentarily, and then eventually you'll feel it bite. It'll penetrate the steel, and the screw will go in. And now you've completely installed the bracket for the wheel away system. With the bracket installed, take your wheels out of the cinch sack, and the wheels pop onto the bracket. No tools are needed. When you don't want the wheels, you can simply remove them, store them back inside the cinch sack.